Welcome everybody. Just starting a little bit early today and just looking forward to having some fun hanging out. I'm playing the new Fender Rhodes, the virtual Rhodes. And let's see if I can pull that up. I've been kind of playing around with this, and it does sound really, really nice. Uh-oh, let's see. There we go. This is the new official Rhodes, and right now for just a period of time, you can download a trial version of this, and it's really nice. Let's see if we can get this where you can see it. Yeah, very nice. It looks just like their actual physical model, but it's sampled. You've got all kinds of different presets, and I kind of like the feel of it. And hopefully, we'll be able to do a full review on this coming up soon. That would be great. Okay. Wow, what a day. Let's just do one more round of this. Thank you, Lord, for your blessings, for letting us be able to be together today on another joyful journey. One more time. I think we'll do it one more time. I love having the chords there. I always get inspiration from this channel. It's really cool. It's just got such a nice vibe to it, and just always fun to discover some new chords, new progressions, and always learning. So I'm just making a couple of adjustments here, but yeah. So you know, I have not watched the winner of the Heaviosity scoring contest. I'm going to have to catch up. I feel like I'm just always running and catching up, but let's just get started here today. Welcome, everybody. I just want to welcome everyone. This is Simeon from PraiseTracks.com. We've got a lot of things to cover, and, you know, just going to have some fun just spending time together. Really, for me, that's what it's all about, is just being able to spend time with you all and just to share what's happening. Yeah, listen to that. That sounds nice. And hopefully the camera is not gonna do anything weird today. I've got my little fan going on it, and yeah, so let's just get started. It's good to see Dave Siddell, K's Music. Just gonna see who's here today. Chris and Andromeda X8, good to see you. That's a good sci-fi name. Inwex, Oliver, good to see you guys. Mr. Malmu, good to see you. Welcome Les and George, and welcome to all of you. And I hope you're gonna enjoy this time that we're gonna have together. There's just been a lot of exciting things happening. And of course, we've got our friends at Dick's Music Studio. And let's just go ahead and start at the top with Steinberg and HALion 7. So Steinberg just released HALion 7, which is their flagship sample player. And HALion is basically a full-fledged sampler. You could possibly think of it as the Kontakt player and the full version of Kontakt, where you can actually put your own instruments together. And, you know, make sure that you check out the 2 videos that I've done on the new instruments, Tails and FM Lab. Those 2 new instruments are so beautiful, and there's just so much in there. And I've got a real special giveaway, I hope next week, regarding HALion 7 and HALion Sonic 7. So what they did, they went ahead and just brought HALion Sonic's version up to HALion, just so that it's less confusing a little bit. And so it's just, and one of the key things is they added the FM zone, which allows them to partner with Yamaha, because Yamaha actually owns Steinberg. And so they have access to all the original DX7 technology, and it's just powerful. There's so many things in here. I think HALion has been sort of underrated as far as sample engines, sample playback, that kind of thing. So is everything going okay? Okay, I thought I heard the my better half. she's watching and monitoring and making sure everything is looking good. So yeah, make sure you check out HALion 7. Make sure you check out the videos on Tails and FM Lab, and stay tuned for something possibly on the next live stream. I'm really excited about that. And then that's for later. Let's see what we've got. Oh, we've got lots of stuff going on. Okay, so another thing that we've got going on is Universal Audio. They used to be, you used to be, oh man. So the ASIO drivers, ooh, okay. So a lot of times I basically use the ASIO drivers that come with my interface, and I don't even install the third-party ASIO driver. It just seems like if you always want to use the ASIO drivers that come with your interface. That's what I always think, unless there's a specific reason that you want to do that. I'll tell you a funny story, though. That reminds me of a funny story, Nigel. So the other night, while I was trying to get ready for different things, I'm working on several projects, and I pulled things up, and it was like everything started sounding in mono. Everything was in mono, and I said, "Oh, great, here we go." So it was like I started unplugging things, and first thing I started to do, I started uninstalling drivers and installing drivers, and I was just going nuts. I said, what in the world? Because everything was coming, it was mono, everything was here. I could even pan things left and right, and it would still be here. And then I just got so frustrated, and until I thought about plugging my headphones in and out of the in and out of the headphone jack. So this Arturia Minifuse 4, it's got 2 headphone adapters, headphone jacks. And so what I did, I pulled the headphone jack out, and I'll show you what happened. So I'm gonna unplug this. I won't be able to hear myself, but what had happened was, see, this has the 3.5 millimeter, has the 3.5 millimeter, and then you have this screw-on attachment here. And so when you put this on, it screws down and locks in place. It locks in place. And so when I pulled this out, this was loose. This was loose. And so when I tightened it up and I plugged it back in, voila, stereo again. So sometimes it's the very simplest things that you overlook. It could be right there in front of you, and you're just like, you're losing your mind trying to troubleshoot and figure it out. And all you need to do is just check that connection. It was absolutely bizarre, but yeah, check your connections. Check your connections. And Nigel, I hope you get that worked out. And it's good to see my good friend from Soundiron. We're going to take a look at a couple of their instruments here. A lot of fun things. Soundiron just keeps coming up with some really fun, interesting, interesting libraries. But just to kind of continue on the news, so Universal Audio uh, went native on all of their plugins. So used to you would have to have one of their hardware interfaces in order to use their plugins because they used DSP chips. Now everything is everything is native, so anyone now can run it regardless of what hardware you have. So it's really cool, and hopefully I'm going to be able to take a look at some of those, especially their Ravel piano and some of their instruments. So you can check that out. And also, Plugin Boutique is having some special bundle sales because now they're partnering together with them. So that is really cool. Um, so let me just start with it's just like I'm just looking at all of this stuff. Let's just start with something kind of simple. And if you've not downloaded the latest Labs free piano, the Autograph Grand, it is definitely a beautiful addition to Labs, and free as well. So let me just pull this up and let's just kind of get started slow. It takes me a little while to get warmed up sometimes. Oh man. Yeah, Thomas, you have no idea. Or maybe you do. But it's like you're going around in circles trying to find the answer, and the answer is right there in a loose connection. It's just unbelievable. So let's take a look at this beautiful piano. Now, this was the reason why they call it the Autograph Grand is the studio that it was captured in. All the artists signed it, and it's just got such a beautiful sound. Let's see. I want to turn the expression all the way up. Make sure my expression pedal is there. I think it's a Yamaha C5, and it's just got a nice sound for a free piano. It's really cool, and you've got different reverb types. This is the Evolution, and let's see. I've got it on tightness. Let's crank the reverb up a little bit more and get it out there. Now let's back it back down, and just we can hear the actual piano itself without any effects. It's got a nice richness to it. The other control, they only have the tightness and the reverb. And so tightness, what it does, it goes into the sample. So some samples, they have like what's called a pre-attack. So before the notes actually struck, like the time it takes from your finger to hit the key to the time the hammer goes and hits the string and you hear the sound, you've got all of this pre-delay. So sometimes sample developers will will include that pre-delay. And although it would cause a little bit of latency, I think this is like 40 milliseconds of pre-delay that you can use tightness to go further into the sample. So let's see. This is all the way off, so you're going to hear you are going to hear the full pre-delay. So you'll hear the entire note of that hammer hitting. Now let's turn it all the way over to 100%. And it just gets tighter. So it's shaving off that little bit of attack portion. So the note's more immediate. And I usually like to have something like that around maybe 45, 50%. Yeah. So make sure you check out the Labs free autograph grand, and that's a beauty. That's a beauty. Okay, so let's have some fun. Let's see what we've got. Oh, let's talk about our good friend Plugin Guru, and this is something I wanted to take a look at a few weeks ago. But this is oh man, I always have problems with that. MegaMagic Harp. I want to say MegaMagic, like Vegemite, but this is something John did over one of his visits to his family. I think they are in Iowa, and he literally sampled a harp using his iPhone. And this is just an incredible thing. I mean, it's just amazing. And if you've not watched any of John's live streams on Unify and that kind of thing, it is just beautiful. And he just keeps adding. He just added several bonus patches for this, free bonus patches, and so even partnered with Jason Schofer from Rocky Mountain Sounds and added some different textures. So let's just take a look at this. Let's see here what we've got. Come on, let me see. Okay. So here we go. Yeah, and this is like one of the bonus patches here, and that he made on one of the live streams. And so let's take a listen. There's the Wheel of Fun waiting for us back there, and let's see. Here we go. Just want to make sure we can see everything. Oops. Yep, 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 yep. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh man, I've got to do desktop management. That's funny. Okay, yeah. So let's see here. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah. I'm just working on with so many different things and trying to manage spinning plates. And okay, so let's see. What do we got going on here? Okay. Hold on a second. Thank you guys for all your patience. You know how this is. You know how this rolls. Sometimes you think you've got everything ready, and then you realize you don't. Sometimes. Hold on one second. We'll get it going. Oh man. We don't want to do that. Hold on. Oh, there's nothing like live. Nothing like live. Okay. But we start a little bit earlier, so we've got lots of time to explore together and enjoy whatever we might encounter along the way. Okay. Yeah, there we go. We're getting there. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. I think that might work. Well, that'll work for now. Yeah, it's just okay. Here we go. Yeah, yeah. Listen to all of this stuff that's going on um, inside of Unify. I mean, it's just absolutely incredible. Okay, here we go. Wow. Are we going here? Oh my goodness. Here we go. Let's just do this. This is a patch that he created during during a live stream. There's so many things going on. There's like 7 instrument layers here and 7 different instances of Unify in here. That's what makes this so amazing, because you can just stack and stack and stack until your computer says, I give up. Here we go. So much going on. You've got the macro knobs that control some filters going on. Let's just solo what's going on here with this. So this is the harp layer. And he's using the Berlin convolution reverb, and that's embedded inside of the harp patch. And then we've got this afterglow. Now this is a patch from Rocky Mountain Sound's Afterglow library for Omnisphere. It's got several afterglow layers, and each one does something a little bit different. And this is just all in one patch. Just all these different textures. Here's another harp layer. Yeah, just breathe. And then little chill grooves here. Yeah, it's just so much going on. And then he's got a BPM pad. Let's just play around with this just a little bit more. Let's get another key. So much going on. And it's still going. So let's just drop down and just look at a couple of patches from the MegaMagic Harp. And I've got a couple that are favored. And so we've got some BPM arps and phrases here. It's wild. To capture this harp from an iPhone is just an incredible thing. Let's see. Let's go to the pluck where we can kind of let's listen to this dry. We can just kind of hear the harp dry. Just kind of get the gain going where it needs to be. And this is currently on special. John is currently running this, this library on sale. Now this one is Berlin Studio Harp, and this is where he's used the Berlin Studio convolution and sampled the harp with that. So this gives you a really nice ambient. So, yeah, I see that, David. Yeah, so, so on the Wheel of Fun, if you registered after the beginning of the year, I reset it after the beginning of the year. And so if you've registered since then, you don't have to register again. But just to make sure, you can go ahead and try to register. And if you're there, then you only get one registration. So, you know, you should be good. So you should be good. But a good way to check is try to register again. And if it goes through, great. And so that's just an easy way to verify that, just to make sure things are where they need to be. Okay, yeah, let's get this looking better. Okay. And you know, this is one thing that's funny. I can't believe nobody has made a comment about the monitor. So it just got a little bit bigger. This was actually our old television that we repurposed. We were able to get a newer, a little bit larger set for the living room, and so I thought, well, why not try to use this as a secondary monitor? And it's working. I mean, it's a Samsung. It's 1080p. It's a Samsung. But what's really cool that it was one of the 3D TVs that the refresh rate was 120 hertz, because for 3D to work, it has to alternate between two frames. So the refresh rate on it is 120, and I think, I mean, it's been doing fine. It's been really cool to have a little bit of a bigger real estate there. But yeah, let's go back and just check out a little bit more of MegaMagic Harp. And then he's done something called sprinkles, and this is kind of cool. And then with all the Unify stuff, you can always you know, use it as a new Unify layer, and it's amazing. Now look at these. Let's listen to these sprinkles by themselves, and you can use these sprinkles with anything. It just adds a little extra personality on the top, little sprinkle on the top. And then when you mix it in with another layer, so case in point, let's do this. Let's go to the, he's unified labs, and let's see if I can find labs here. Oh, I know I installed, I guess, let's see. Oh man. Okay, there it is. Okay, Spitfire labs, and let's see if he's put the piano in here. I don't think the piano is loaded in, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just load the soft piano, and I'm gonna add it as a separate Unify layer. So what it's gonna do, it's gonna put a version of Unify, a layer of Unify in here with just the soft piano. So here we go. So now, I've got the soft piano in this layer, and look how fast I was able to add that to this patch. So now we've got harp, sprinkles, and piano. So here we go. Now I'm going to mute the harp. those sprinkles anywhere. It's really a lot of fun. There's so much here. And let's just go to normal and let's do a split. Now this is a cool split. Oh man. Hello, BF. Good to see you. It is so good to see you. All right. Okay, that's why. Is that why we're not? Yeah, there we go. It's good to see you, BF. Let's go to one of the BPM ARPs, and there's just so BPM pluck. Time to get your joy back. Time to get your joy back. Well, we all need it. We all need it. That's so fun. Let's listen to Diamonds dancing. He's got the afterglow. Okay, you can hear that. Just so many layers and different things going on. Moving while dreaming. Ooh. This is a fun one. Dancing with sugar plums. Dancing with sugar plums. Let's see. You've got the filters. That's just a lot of fun. So make sure you check out, make sure you check out all the links. I'm going to make sure the links are there in the description to get more information about MegaMagic Harp from Unified. I think Unified is one of the must-have plugins, the host that can take your libraries and just take them and to do so many different things that you never would have thought of before. Just beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so let's now go into the world of Soundiron for a bit, and we're going to take a look at a couple of their libraries. Let's look at so Fatty 311 and Granny Piano. Now these are fun and they're very affordable at only $29. And let's see. And if you use the code PRAISETRACKS, you'll You'll save even more. Yeah, so use the code PraiseTracks. Just pay separate shipping and handling. No, no separate shipping and handling. But if you use the code PraiseTracks, then that'll give you a little extra. And plus, it'll help support the channel. Soundiron has been such a really good friend of the channel and really appreciate all the fun. So let's see what I've got here. Let's see which one of these I've got. Okay, I've got Fatty 31. And this is an old console organ, a really interesting personality in this. And then, as they always do, they give it to you in such a beautiful, simplified interface that makes it easy to get around. And one thing that I've been doing the snapshot menus. Now, when you go and not the snapshot, I'm sorry, quick load. When you use quick load, that is the best way to get to some of these full contact player libraries. And so you just have to go to the Files tab and just explore where these are stored on your drive, and then you can create folders here. And once something is loaded inside of the quick load, you can either browse from down here. Or what I found happens actually by mistake is that when you go up and let's see if we can zoom in on this part. Yeah, well, it's not the prettiest yet, but we'll get there. But if you go up here to this drop down arrow, watch what happens. This now becomes an extension of the quick load. So you can see I've got Soundiron patches here, and I've got a folder for Fatty 31, and I can come and load like the presets. It just makes it, it's like snapshots, but not snapshots, but it's an easy way to navigate the patches. So let's just check out a couple of the custom effects presets. And this is across hall. And let's just take a listen. Are you ready? Here we go. It's just got such a quirky sound. And listen to that low end. And the mod wheel introduces a really cool vibrato. It goes between, it crossfades between the layers. That's wild. Okay, so yeah, Justin. Okay. Yeah, okay. I wasn't aware of that. So yeah, as you could see, I've got it pretty sparse, but I can yeah. So we're gonna have to research that a little bit more. Hopefully Contact 7 has a better way of managing things, and I'm slowly going over to that. Eventually we'll get there. So let's check out a couple more of these custom patches here. No villains. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, wow. Now this is using the arpeggiator. Yeah. That bottom end is incredible. See, that's fun. That's fun. Okay, so mic one, we've got the sustains, and mic two, let's see. Mic two, we have staccatos. Mic three, staccatos, and then it's got that ambient synth. Let's just kind of take a listen to what each one of these are doing. Mic one. Wow. It's got some crazy things going with the mod wheel. And now mic two. So this is using the arpeggiator there. Now let's check mic three. Yeah. So that's using the arpeggiator. And then the ambisynth. I think these are really cool because you can use these layers with just about anything else. You don't have to necessarily use them with the organ sounds. You can use them with mod wheel. Just kind of opens up. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Fatty 31. Elegant chords. Okay, some more arpeggios going on. Ooh. Okay, so these are like chords for one finger. So it's in strum mode. Wow. And we've got different presets here. Yeah. It's just some creative things going on. Ooh. Dag Rastubari. Dag Rastubari. Okay. Yeah. Let's check it out. A lot of fun. Okay. Here we go. Oh, it's Sandy Creek. That's the wrong organ, but this is a good one. It's taken these older organs and given them new life through the sampler. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Well, video gamer. Now this was kind of an interesting because you hear all the really old school transistor type sounds. Yeah. Let's see, let me turn the ARP off, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, let's see, It just sounds just like but what gets me is just still that the lows and the fidelity. Let's see here. Yeah, It's just like that, David. Yeah, it's just got that feel, you know. That's just fun. It just kind of, things like that just take you back. Things like that just really take you back. Let's see. Butter. Butter. Let's check out some butter. Here we go. Oh, yeah. And the mod wheel again just helps us to. And then the effects have got this long tail. So Mike, yeah, let me look at that. Yeah, I was looking through the custom effects, but let's just go to the straight sounds, because this kind of will tell you the Oh, Mike. Okay, so Mike, you are the one that sampled this particular organ. Fantastic. Well, thank you so much. Yeah. Well, yeah, thank you. Thank you for yeah. So you are very acquainted with this. That is so cool. Wow, that is so great. Yeah, I love what you're doing. I love what you're doing with these. It's just because I used to play the Lowrys and all of the organs in the mall. You know, when they used to have the malls, remember the organ stores in the mall, piano and organ. So I would be the guy, just right in high school, sitting behind those big console organs and the Lowrys and stuff, and just playing these and hearing these organs again in this way, bring back a lot of memories. So yeah, thank you for doing this. Yeah, it is. It's a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun. And BF, yeah, and we're just supporting you and praying and blessings for you. Um, yeah, I mean, life is real. Life is real, and that's why we need the support of one another. That's why I love this community that we have, because it's full of joy, full of positivity. And even though we're scattered all over the world, it's like times like these we can come together and share these joyful journeys together. Beautiful, beautiful times together. Okay. So for each of these positions, we've got sustains and different categories that we can go to. So this is this default. It's just so nice and clean. that's the default solo clarinet, and so you got different stops. Really cool. Let's see. This is all the upper stops. Really cool. And you can combine these in so many different ways. So you can have, one stop for mic one. Let's see. Let's just do the diapason, the diapason, diapason. Yeah, it's all Greek to me. On the lower. Yeah, that's what it's capturing. That it's capturing those low resonances and stuff. That's what gives it that little extra personality. And let's on the mic 2, let's do the reeds. So we've got diapason on mic 1, and mic 2 we've got the reeds. I mean, this is just like so rich down here. And then let's see, we can do the pads because we've got these attacks. So let's do the 2T. It's got that really cool verb, and let's mess around with the attack a little bit, and see, because you can just take these to so many different places. Wow, that's pretty cool. So I guess mic 3 would be the far mics, and that's incredible. Oh yeah. Listen to how that's pushed back. So the far mics were about 45 feet away from there. So let's see. Let's turn this on, and let's put the flutes in there. So you can hear that distance. Let's see, let's check another. And then when you can combine all 3 of them, the close, the mid, and the far. There's just so much to explore. So cool. Let's just try one more custom effect here. Let's just do a lovely pad. Okay. And all upper flutes, default solo, and then the synth, ambi-synth. Now, the ambi-synth almost sounds like voices. It's just got like a vocal quality to it. Okay, let's see. EF, you know to be careful in the comments. Turn on mic 2 and get some more. Let's do you never know what's going to happen around here. And all it takes is something to get me started, and then it's off to the races. It's just so much fun. Okay, so we've got one more from Soundiron to look at, and then so we haven't spun the Wheel of Fun in a long time. So Soundiron has given us a copy of Fatty 311 to give away, and so let's just turn on the Wheel of Fun here, and hopefully the Wheel of Fun will work. Come on, where are you? Where are you? There you are. There you are. Okay, man, there's lots of stuff going on. Face Implosion, good to see you. And Halvard, it's so good to see you. Wow, it's just amazing. It's just the old, oh, here we go. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay. Oh, gee, I still don't know what's causing this to do this. It's just like, okay, so we may go back to the, okay, come on, let's do this. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Oh my goodness, it's just so crazy. It's so crazy, man. It just gets too much, too excited. Yeah, I just love the older organs. They've got such personality. Well, okay, so the room that this was recorded in, let's just, was 35 by 25. Wow. 35 by 25. Okay, yeah, it's just like those buildups and stuff. Wow. That's great. Yeah, you don't want to have too much of a buildup, but just enough to make it nice and tasty. So, okay, so here we go. This is for a copy of the Fatty 311. This organ we've been having so much fun with. And if you're not registered for the Wheel of Fun, check the link in the description. If you already are registered and register again, then it'll kick you out. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. It's time for the Wheel of Fun. Oh, wow. Okay. So uh, my good friend, Donald Sora, congratulations. You just won the Fatty 311. It's hard to remember that. Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay. So the second library that we're going to look at from Soundiron is called, let's see, I get this right here. It's the granny piano. Wow, it's amazing. Okay, let's just see if we can get some information about the granny piano. And wow. Okay, so this is just a cheap, dusty, beat up, rusting, untuned, upright piano, the kind you remember playing at grandma's house. Okay, so this ought to be fun. This ought to be fun. And of course, you've got all of the wonderful things. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, look at that piano. Bless its heart. Looks like it has seen much, much better days. Wow. Okay, so yeah, so sometimes you need a piano like that to capture something really interesting. So okay, so let's get some gain going up in here. Okay. Okay, let's see if we get some more. Here we go. Wow. Here's the releases. So we can go in here and change the volumes of the releases and the keys. Listen to that creaky. Yeah, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. Here we go. Okay, let's see if we can have some fun with this. See. Incipia, love will come again. It's just kind of like, and our hero comes and saves the day. That is so much fun. And then you've got, you can take it to this. Yeah, this is just perfect. This is perfect for a silent film. Absolutely. Let's see. Let me see. Let me check the. Let me turn the reverb. Let's get the effects maybe dialed back a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, listen to that nice release when you've got the effects. You've got that nice decay of the room, and let's just put a little bit of this algorithmic reverb back in, and let's try this again. And Rudy Tooty Tooty and Ha Cha Cha. 23 skidoo and cha-cha-cha. That is so cool. Just captures the character, just the character. Man, it's the bee's knees. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so we've got to dive into a couple of the design presets. The design presets here. And the granny piano. Beautiful. Let's see. Let's go to drama. Yeah, this thing, you can hear. Oh, yeah, you can hear. It's creep. Now, this is the only thing that I have issues with sometimes is that I have a variable sustain pedal. So it's like a mod wheel or potentiometer. It's not just like an on-off switch. So what happens a lot of times when I barely touch the pedal, it'll trigger and then it's jittering. So let me see. I've got Bone MIDI translator pulled up here, and then I've got continuous sustain. Okay. Okay, it's still, yeah. I tried to build like a MIDI translator that would help filter that out, but that's why I reach in and just turn those volumes. Yeah, it sounds like somebody needs to go see the doctor. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay, let's see it. Well, pedal volume. Okay, so I might be looking at the wrong thing. Okay, so I'm a mic. Yeah, so Mike, it looks like I'm adjusting the pedal volume and even have it turned off. It still sounds like it's active here. I wonder if that's let's see. Is it on a layer? Is it on a layer? I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what might be going on. It just looks like that that the articulation is not necessarily controlling those pedals. Good night, BF. Bless you, and hope you come and see us again real soon. And okay, the pedal volume on layer 2. Okay. Okay. So each layer. Okay, that's it. That's it. So each layer has its own articulation. Okay. Thank you, man. I don't know what I would do without all you guys. Yeah, there we go. Now we're good. So each layer has its own set of controls. That's why. So each layer has its own settings for the articulations and the pedals and things. So okay, good. Okay, now let's just go ahead and turn on the layers again, and so we've got the arpeggiation going on. Mod wheel kind of brings some fun things to go. And for me, when instruments have arpeggiators or like performance type of features or loops and things, it is like I don't think of them as being as cheating as much as it is sparking ideas. So we have ways of thinking about how we play music. We each have our own different style. When we sit down behind an instrument, we're going to most likely just start playing like we always play. When you have something like this that has this arpeggiation going on, and you have other instruments that have animation or different things going on, it's like bringing in another musician that's sitting next to you and playing and bringing fresh ideas to the table. So when they come alongside of you, it causes you to go into a direction. I mean, I say this quite a bit, but I don't think it can be said enough that we need inspiration sometimes, and it's just like a little arpeggiator or a little pattern or a little something can take us out of our box and take us somewhere else. Beautiful. So here we go. Oh man. Just wonderful. And there's so much. There's so much. Oh man. You know what? They had one of those old Wurlitzer organs with the live drums, and you play the key, it actually plays the drums. That would have been wild to play or sample. It's incredible. Okay, there is a mode to restore its original tuning and broken strings. Okay, so how do we do that? Okay, could that be in the presets here? Let's see. Let's go to Granny Piano. And let's see. Would it be in the in these designed effects here, maybe? I'm just going to pull up just retro and see. Okay, this has got the ambi-synth. Yeah, I'm going to turn off those layers, the pedal, until I can figure out a better way to set that up where it won't just trigger it. Yeah, I love being able to stack these layers. Let's throw in layer 2 here. Oh, there it is. There it is. I see it now. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to go back to just the, let's just go back to just the Granny Piano by itself, because I just saw that. So here we go. Dun, 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 dun. So layer 1, let's go to Granny Piano untuned. Oh, gee. Okay. And let's take a listen. Are we ready? Layer 1, and I'm going to turn down the pedal noises here. Okay, and then let's see what layer 2 looks like. Let's go to Granny Piano untuned and see. Yeah, this is really... Layer 1 and layer 2. And I'm hearing those missing strings. I don't know why. I don't know why in the world I'm going with that. Granny Piano was just thrown into St. Elmo's fire. That's bizarre. That's kind of cool though. Okay, now let's do this just for fun. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what's going to come out. I don't know what's going to come out through the fingers when I guess I have no idea. because you guys hear it at the same time that I hear it. It's just hilarious. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to just put one of these ambus synths in here, and just. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. That is amazing. That is wild. Let's just pick another Jerry atrocity. My goodness. Listen to that. There's so much going on. Oh my. That's really, it's really beautiful in a very unusual sort of way. It's just amazing. Wow. That's just incredible. But it's taking those different elements. It's taking that just a totally out of tune piano and bringing in one of these textures, and it just takes it somewhere totally different. Totally different. Amazing, amazing stuff, guys. And just so good to have Mike and Craig and the guys from Soundiron here. It's just beautiful. Just such a beautiful thing. Oh, wow. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so this is imagination. Yes. Yeah, so each layer has granny piano tuned and granny piano untuned, and then the sound effects. So each of these layers, layer 1 and 2, you can either have the piano tuned or you can have it untuned. And that's really cool. Oh man. Okay. I've got to figure out about how to mitigate those pedal noises. Here we go. it's like the bench creaking too. And here we go again with these textures. Just beautiful. Okay, let's just go back to the regular granny piano, just the custom one. And let's give one of these away. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, that's the thing, Mike. It's like it's like a juxtaposition somehow. It's something kind of we're okay. So we're broken, but we're beautiful. We're broken, but we are beautiful. I mean, there is beauty even in the middle of something that's broken. So you could be just like, yeah. Yeah, it's just crazy. Okay, so let's give one of these away because we can be here all day. But let's just give one of these away. And thanks again, Soundiron, for just the fun of taking us into this world. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Fred Pronk. Congratulations. So I don't know if you're in the chat, but I will be in touch with all of you guys and send you a copy of that of the granny piano. Yes. Okay. There we go. Yeah. So that was like, yeah. So sometimes when you spin the wheel of fun, it lets you go. It plays random cinematic music. It's a lot of fun. And then sometimes if I find the key, I'll play along with it. So yeah, congratulations, Fred and Donald. And I'll be in touch with you on how to get your prize from Soundiron. And man, I can't wait to see what you guys come up with next. And thanks again for all of your support. Okay, so we're going to go back. We are going to go back for a little bit into the world of Colossus. It was just such an amazing library, and I only got to go through a little bit of it on our last live stream, but I thought we would just revisit it and just kind of play through some of the other sounds. And man, thank you guys, and thank you guys. And this is just a different. There's lots of different opinions about Colossus, and you know, I look at it as like Spitfire is doing something different. This is their first time doing an ALBION in their player, and so of course they're going to try to do different things. But just briefly, let's just load up the anthology here, and so here we go. This is just the initial patch. I'm going to leave the expression up. One of the things that I had, I was having trouble with is that the mod wheel, I would only push it to almost like 70, 80% or so, and I would miss that extra dynamic layer. Man, Mike, it is my pleasure, and thank you for creating. So we've got the. I mean, listen, I don't know how you guys do it. If I, to sample an instrument just takes such an amazing amount of patience and tenacity, I think. So it's like, man, my hat's off to you guys for being in this space, doing what you're doing. It just makes it fun for us to be able to enjoy it. So yeah, Roran, I've heard of Infinite from Aaron Ventures. I tell you what, I don't have a connection with them yet, but send them a note, and I would love to feature them on the channel. And just like with other developers, if you would like to see them on the channel, man, send the developer a note and let them know what's going on here. Let them know how much fun you're having, how much fun we are having together. So yeah, I would have the dynamic layer just about 80%, and then there is just this little extra something beyond that just pushes it a little bit further. I would have it like right here. And what we have here, we've got this mixed to the scale. I'm going to unlink this. And so it goes from, the whole idea of Colossus is that it goes from like a chamber-sized orchestra into a symphonic orchestra. Two different spaces, two different sizes, but then when you're cross-fading in between the two sizes. So right here, you have the smaller ensemble horns, and then when you push it all the way up the scale, it gets bigger into the symphonic horns. So that's one of the things about this. Let's go down. I think we sort of stopped around the woodwinds, I think. So let's go down to the woodwinds. Oh yeah, yeah, you got to do it. You got to do it. So let's go to the longs, the woodwinds longs, and so what they do, they have the scale and dynamic. If you look closely, you can see that the yeah, let's see if we can zoom in here. Okay, yeah, so you can see that the scale and dynamic sliders, they're linked together. So that, and then you can unlink those so you can have independent control using another controller. I'm going to go ahead and leave them linked for this for right now. So this is the, smaller ensemble. And now when we push it up, it's the full symphonic. And we can bring it back down. Very nice. And then we've got legato. I think you do. I think there are. Yeah. Let me just see. Let's see what we've got. Let's go down in the sections. Yeah, we can revisit this a little bit. Where you have the two different halls. You have the smaller hall with the smaller ensemble, and then you have the symphonic hall that has the larger room. Let's see. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of material in here, a lot of stuff. Let's see here. Low strings, woodwinds. Let's see. It doesn't say, let's see. Let's see, does it have something for the woodwinds? Yeah, okay, yeah, here we go. Yeah, you do. You do hear saxes, yeah. So the chamber has one oboe, bass clarinet, one contrabass clarinet, and a contrabassoon, and that's what we're hearing here. And the symphony woodwinds have three oboes, two bass clarinets, two contrabass clarinets, a contrabassoon, a tenor sax, and a contrabass sax. Yes. So yeah, we have saxophones. Yeah, we found it at the same time. Now let's move the dynamics up. Let's go down. That's impressive. Now let's go back to the smaller ensemble. That's really wild. Okay, let's go to the woodwind shorts here and check that out. Wow. Just that low. I agree. Yes, the saxophones do add a nice texture. Let's go to the symphony with the shorts. It's a little aggressive. Now let's do this. Let's go to the hype. Let's turn the hype. So when you click the center knob, it turns it into the hype knob. So, and the hype knob or the center knob enables these effects here that we can select. So now it's selected to hype, and we can adjust that hype there. Yeah, no trumpets in the brass section. It's like they have just the horns, the French horns, and that's interesting. That's an interesting choice. So let's mess around with the hype here. And the hype adds nonlinear frequencies, especially in the low end. That's incredible. That's nice. And see, I don't even have the dynamic layer all the way up. Let's see. That's wild. You know, it was kind of a mashup with the Mission Impossible and the Close Encounters of Mission Impossible. Now these are the staccatos. Now let me turn the hype knob back down, and let's lower the dynamics some. Now listen to that. Oh wow. That's nice. Now this is the smaller. Now let's take it up. And since it was not recorded at Air Studios, it was recorded in a totally different facility. You have different ambiances and a different quality on the whole thing. Yeah, that's it. Mission Impossible of the third kind. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to see what the reverb is set at. I'm going to turn the reverb off so we can just kind of hear the room itself. And that also has something to do with, yeah, I'm sorry about the screen, but it's kind of fun to be able to zoom in and show what's going on. So this is I'm going to unlink this. This is the depth slider. And so what this does, it is like a macro control for the mic positions. Martin, good to see you. And glad you stopped by for a while. So here at the very bottom, it is it's the close mics, and let's go to the chamber size. And this is the close mics. Now we'll push it. Yeah, Ultranova. Yes, I did. I actually did it today at the beginning of the live stream. So you might want to check the replay on that. It is a fantastic addition to the lab series for sure. Now I'm going to turn the reverb off. So here you hear the full extent of the room, because as we push this depth slider all the way up, it goes to the far mics. So you get like a natural reverb. And then we can go halfway and have a balance between the close and the far. Now let's go all the way up to the chamber size. I mean the symphony size. Here we go. And close mics, we'll start with the close. Yeah. Now let's see. Yeah, reverb is off here. Yeah. Yeah, the saxes are a little predominant. They cut through. And that's the close. Now let's push the depth all the way out to the far. And you hear like a little delay or latency when you hit the note. You hit the note and then you hear it. And then I like to keep it sort of, unless you're going for a specific thing, just kind of like around the middle in the 40s. And the dynamic slider kind of helps it cut through a little bit. That sounds crazy. Okay, Marcato on the woodwinds. This is the symphony size. Let's go to the small. So really cool things going on with the woodwinds. And then we've got the hairpins. And the hairpins are really cool because it's like they're playing these live. I love that. And this is the short hairpin. Let's do the long hairpin. Let's go to the chamber size. Let's go out to the symphony size. And push those mics out far. That's so nice. I love it when they all kind of come together. Man, that's gorgeous. Very nice and warm. Wow. And yeah. So yeah, let me go back. I like that. Let's go back to just the smaller size. It's just really delicate sounding. And I don't even have any reverb here, just a touch though. Just very beautiful. Yeah, David, I like that. Okay. And, we might have to do a part 3. Let's just check out the percussion and so let's see what we've got here. And it might take a little bit to load this. let's go to the small size. And I like the left and right-handed articulations where you can really... Just a lot of fun. And then we've got the timpani by itself. And the same thing goes, we can play the small room, or we can go out to the symphonic size. Okay, let me turn the reverb off. Yes, Nigel, let me check that out. I'm gonna turn the reverb off. And we're going to take the depth slider here and unlink this. And let's just do the chamber size. Now this is the chamber size with the close mics. Yeah, you can hear that. You can just hear it right up there. Now I'm going to push it out to the symphonic and still leaving it at the close position. That's close, yeah. But it's in a bigger hall. And let's push the mic out to the far and just to hear the contrast. That's big. That is big. Yeah, you do. You hear a good blend of, especially see, you've got the symphonics, the chamber size. You've got a little bit of the room decay, and then when you push it out to the symphonic, it just goes way out there. And there's 10 round robins on this as well. So that's what allows you to get some really, really beautiful parts there. Yeah, it's just amazing. Let's go to the traditional percussion. This is the bodhran. We've got bodhrans, rototoms. And I've got it out with the symphonic. Rototoms. Having those extra round robins really help. Let's go back down to the chamber size. Yeah. Let's see. They're very playable. They feel really nice and playable. Now we've got the taikos. And you can hover down over the keys here. And when you hover over, let's see, yeah. When you hover, when you hover when you hover over a key, you're going to see what is there in the. So this is the hit twos, different hits: Okita, Nagado, Shime Daiko, rim shots, and sticks, and they're just all stretched. So up, left and right-handed. That's a lot of fun. Very dynamic, again, with 10 round robins there. And we've got some tune percussion of the crotales. You know, I am not seeing, yeah, I'm not seeing the CPU hit that I did before. Okay, so one thing is I put a 3060, I put an RTX 3060 in this past week. So that might be helping. That might be helping. I was on a GTX, I think it was a 1060. So I've got a little bit more helping me in the GPU side of things, which hopefully takes some load off of the main CPU. I think that might be helping. A lot of the CPU could have been, OBS and live streaming competing and drawing CPU power, but I think it's really. I think, yeah, if I don't notice it a problem, then that's good. That's good. Well, okay. So let's see. Here we go. This is the Glockenspiel. And I'm going to mute the mic so I can play this a little bit. Very nice. And that's the close. I'm going to take this out to the symphonic and just adjust that mic here. Having the symphonic and the chamber size is beautiful. Here's the chamber. And then the symphonic. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to push the dynamic slider up a little bit. Now, this is interesting. When this is in the middle, you're getting a blend. So we get a little bit of chorusing in a way. Very cool. Now I'm going to push the mic. I'm going to push it to symphonic and then push the mic all the way out to the far. That's very beautiful. That is very beautiful. So we still have a little ways to go, but we'll get there eventually, because it's got a lot of stuff to cover. So wow. Thank you guys so much for everything, for all of the support and the graciousness. Just been so grateful to be with you guys again. And I think the starting a little bit earlier kind of is nice. I've got the Rhodes V8 pulled up. Well, before, okay, yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till we have plenty of time to just a spin. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys and all the support. And I can't wait to see you next time. And if it's your first time here, man, please subscribe and just appreciate all of you. And until we meet again, possibly sometime next week, this is Simeon from PraiseTracks.com. And always remember to stay joyful. And if you've got any questions, always feel free to send a message in the comments section or in the or just you know how to do it. And I can't wait to see you again real soon. We're going to go back to our good friend at Dick's Music Studio and play you out a little bit. And God bless you all. And I can't wait to see you again. Here we go. It's my pleasure.